Are syndications more or less risky than investing in individual properties, and why? This is a really difficult question to answer because there's too many variables that are up in the air for me to be able to answer, because you can't generalize this answer. The truth is that there are going to be many syndication projects that are more risky than direct investment, and then there are going to be a lot of direct investments that are way riskier than syndications. And so the question that I would ask is, what is more valuable to you? Being able to be more hands-on, or your time, right? Because direct investment requires a lot of time investment. And so you've effectively bought yourself another job with direct investment, any way you slice it. Even if you hire a property management company, you're still going to need to put in quite a bit of time throughout the process, right? To kind of manage and oversee the properties that you buy versus syndications. These are going to be a lot more hands off. Now, where syndications become risky is when you invest into people that don't have a track record, when you invest into a group that hasn't really done this before, right? And so the best way to mitigate risk at the syndication level is to work with people that have already done this before. They have systems in place. This isn't their first rodeo, so to speak. Now, on the direct investment side of things, the best way to mitigate risk is to ensure that you have a business plan in place for that property and that the business plan is in alignment with that market's demand drivers. There are some markets where if you buy a single family home and your business plan is to do like short-term rentals, it's going to absolutely crush. Versus if you buy it in another area, you say this could be a great Airbnb property, but you didn't check the laws, and the laws just, the law just recently changed and you can't do short-term rental in that area. Well, now your whole strategy has just gone kaput. And so here's what you want to think about is, what is my business plan for this property, right? And is the market in alignment? And does the market support this business plan? If the answer is yes, then is there risk involved? Absolutely. But it's hard for me to say with any degree of certainty which one is less risky or which one is more risky, because it's too general of a statement. You have to get deeper into the weeds and assess things, apples to apples, which is like, is this deal riskier than this deal? And you can do that, right? You can, take this syndication deal and this direct investment and be like, hey, which one's riskier? Also, if this one's riskier, but the reward's a lot higher, is the risk worth the reward? Something that only you can kind of determine or judge on a case-by-case basis.